In this video, I want to talk you through how to find a job as a mortgage broker once you have got your qualifications and you're going out there into the big wide world as a trainee. Before we get into this one, please make sure that you go and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you can get the notifications every time I release a video. Now, when it comes to getting your qualifications and going out there into the big wide world to find your first job in mortgage brokering, it's a question I'm constantly getting asked off of the back of other videos. Now, the most important thing you need to understand is that the exams teach you nothing about doing the job. The exams are educational on the industry, our regulations, our products, that some of which don't even apply anymore because it's the same exams that I did back in 2003. Being a mortgage broker is completely practical application. So the only way you're going to learn how to do the job is by doing the job. So what you need to do if you're struggling to find somewhere that will take on a trainee, you're going to have to do some hard work. It's a numbers game. You need to go and get the yellow pages if they're still around. Go on Google and put in mortgage broker, insurance brokerage, mortgage brokerage, your town, your county, your city, whatever it is, and start getting in contact. Pick up the phone, send some emails, send some letters, go on social media and send them a video. Do something different that makes you stand out. Your job is to get a foot in the door. Go and get an administration job. Go and get a PA job. Go and get a job that's enabling you to book leads in. Once you get in, you should have the opportunity to progress. But you need to get working for the right brokerage in your local area. My solid belief, my firm belief in this day and age as mortgage brokering as it is now, is you should be employed. And you should be employed for at least 12 months. At least 12 months. Because you need to have done a certain amount of cases that give you the qualification to say, I'm a competent advisor. You know, when you think first time buyer, remortgage, buy to let, HMO or serviced accommodation, bridging and development, you know, that's 5 different areas. Then you've got to take into account employed, self-employed, sole trader, limited company, overtime, bonus. This is not going to be something that you are going to learn overnight. And that's not even taking into account that when you do a proper job with a client, when you secure their mortgage, you should and must be discussing protection. But it's really difficult to learn mortgages and protection at the same time. But the best brokers and the ones who make the most amount of money are the ones who do a proper job and offer their client everything. They don't just look at the mortgage transaction. That's what brought the client in. But you should be looking to do life insurance, critical illness, income protection, health insurance, home insurance, referring out for a will, referring out for pensions and investments. That's the whole of the job. If you just look with your blinkers on and become a one-trick pony, then you're never going to be a very good mortgage broker. The idea is making sure that you have a wide knowledge and that you refer out to the relevant people in order to look after the client and do the best possible job for the client. So in starting out, don't rush to become self-employed. I went and got my qualifications with the Woolwich in 2003. I didn't start my own business until 2006. But what I did in 2005 was I joined a new startup brokerage. Myself, the owner, and a girl called Emma built that business to £100,000 a month over the course of 12 months. So I actually ran someone else's business before I went out on my own. So my experience of estate agency or banking, first of all at Woolwich, Connell's estate agency, a brokerage in London, a home visit brokerage in Colchester, as well as building another brokerage, gave me a vast range of experience from remortgage to buy to let to even adverse credit back in those days when it was huge before the credit crunch. So don't run before you can walk. Focus on finding a job that's going to give you the massive amount of experience, support, guidance, coaching, mentoring, and just knuckle down and think about going self-employed in 2, 3, 4, 5 years' time once you've got extremely good at your job. Not just brokering, but doing the best for the client. I hope you've enjoyed this video and I hope it's given you something to think about. Hit up every business in your local area and ask for a job. I want to be a trainee mortgage broker. I'm CMAP qualified. I want to work for your business. How can I help you and how can I get into the role? That's how you should start, and do something differently. Utilize social media, send them a video, send them a voice note and see what happens. It's a numbers game. The more you contact, the more chances you've got. If you've got any more questions, leave a comment below. And if you've enjoyed this video, then make sure you go and give it a like. And also don't forget, subscribe so you get notified when I release the next one. Thanks very much.